mean, honestly, the way that I get into a character is through their style. So it was more about who Lily is that was so fascinating to me.
She said, just read it, because I was looking for movies that could be commercial and speak to the human experience. And
were you reading romance novel?
And I had never read a romance novel.
Never?
And she said, just trust me, read it. So I read it. And by the end of the book, I couldn't even read the text on the page because I was crying so much. My wife was in bed next to me and she's, that snot coming out of my nose.
Welcome back to Tea Time with Tina. So what happens when Hollywood's finest collide off screen? Imagine a glittering cocktail of glamour, sizzling rumors, and more drama than a reality TV reunion. Today, we're diving deep into one of Tinseltown's juiciest scandals featuring Blake Lively, Justin Baldoni, Ryan Reynolds, and a sprinkle of Scarlett Johansson magic spoiler. Allure it's messier than a toddler with spaghetti and meatballs on a carpet. It all began innocently enough on the set of It Ends With Us. Blake Lively, the epitome of elegance, found herself developing unexpected feelings for her co-star Justin Baldoni.
Tease each other. He was, after I gave birth, he was like, oh my gosh, if I lost you and I, went to the park with our 3 kids, I mean, think of the ladies I could. And he's like, I've got a long list. And I was like, oh, really? Because I just have one on my list.
Let's think Mr. and Mrs. Smith, but with less espionage and more script readings as the cameras rolled. So did the rumors of a blossoming romance, turning professional camaraderie into what could only be described as a Hollywood rom-com gone rogue. Just when you thought it couldn't get any more dramatic, Blake dropped the bombshell. She filed a lawsuit against Justin, alleging harassment on set intimate scenes more like uncomfortable scenes. According to Blake, imagine trying to maintain professionalism while your on-screen chemistry could rival a Broadway romance. It's like ordering a gourmet meal and finding out someone else has already tasted your entree messy and unexpected. It's based on a beautiful, really important book, and it's about a young woman named Lily who confronts the generational cycles in her life, and it breaks them and ends a Circle M, and I hope people find it inspiring. And yet also it's a film about a heavy topic. It's about domestic violence and her just. Baldwin's legal team armed with text phone logs and behind-the-scenes footage that suggests Blake might have been the one initiating those intimate moments. It's like a plot twist straight out of a soap opera. Justin's lawyer Fredman claims that Justin politely rejected Blake's romantic advances, igniting the chain of events leading to the lawsuit. So is it love gone wrong, or just a case of misunderstood intentions? Either way, it's giving us major daytime drama vibes. By the way, don't forget to like and subscribe, because let's face it, we all got bills to pay. Now back to the drama. No Hollywood drama is complete without a wild card. And here comes Ryan Reynolds' rumor. Has it Ryan ever protect a husband might be stepping into the fray to safeguard his marriage?
The important book, and it's about a young woman named Lily who confronts the generational cycles in her life and breaks them and ends the circle.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope people find it inspiring, and yet also, it's a film about a heavy topic. It's about domestic violence.
Wife, remember how Ryan met Blake. It was a whirlwind romance that began during his marriage to Scarlett Johansson. Yes, that Scarlett. Some speculate that Ryan's fear of history repeating itself has him escalating the situation to protect his love life. Is Ryan playing a hero or channeling his inner Machiavelli to potentially derail Justin's career? Either way, it's like adding a Ryan Reynolds cameo to a thriller movie. Unexpected and full of surprises. Meanwhile, Colleen Hoover, the brilliant mind behind It Ends With Us, finds herself caught in the crossfire. Initially backing Justin, Hoover later shifted her support to Blake as the controversy simmered. And just like that, she deactivated her Instagram account, leaving fans scratching their heads.
It's amazing. I mean, I'm not one for, vomiting declarations of sentiment out across the airwaves, but when we had that baby, I fell more in love with my wife than I'd ever been in my entire life.
That's the way it works.
I couldn't even believe
That's
it. That's
exactly the way it works. It brings...
And I used to say to her, I would take a bullet for you. I could never love anything as much as I love you. I would say that to my wife.
Did she get tangled in a Hollywood tug-of-war, or was she just taking a break from the social media circus? Either way, the film's core theme, raising awareness about domestic violence, has been overshadowed by glittering gossip. It's like trying to enjoy a heartfelt indie film. While everyone's arguing over who ate the last popcorn kernel, Blake Lively, once adored for her roles and impeccable style, is now facing scrutiny over her reputation.
Ends With Us author Colleen Hoover has completely deactivated her Instagram. Over 2 million followers are now just gone. Begs the question, does she regret siding with Blake Lively in the Justin Baldoni drama?
Difficult to work with our resurfacing, and whispers about stealing Ryan from Scarlett Johansson are making rounds, adding fuel to the fire. Blake reportedly referred to Ryan and Taylor Swift as her dragons, a dramatic flair straight out of medieval phantom novel. Are these accusations tarnishing her public image, or is it all just a PR ploy to keep the spotlight on her? Either way, it's giving a serious Game of Thrones vibes without the dragons on
Life clothes or my husband's clothes or my girlfriend Gigi's clothes. I was borrowing some.
Wait, that's kind of amazing. So you have something of Gigi's in the movie.
Yeah, it's like a wedding, like something old, something borrowed, something blue, something new.
Wait, which
except
one?
it's just-
Now I want to think of the scene.
Oh, I'm wearing her stuff all over it.
Oh,
And
really?
tons of like Bodhi, which is with the suit now that I'm
Cute.
wearing is Bodhi. It was meant for my husband, but I
Wait,
borrowed it.
his suit.
It was meant for him to wear, but it's so pretty. Look at it. You guys are not getting it in the shot.
fortunately back to Justin's legal team for Edmonds. Evidence is piling up like laundry after a Hollywood party. According to many of Blake's claims, like smelling her neck or forcing improvised closeness, were simply misinterpretations or consensual interactions. And get this, leaked footage allegedly shows Blake graphing intimate scenes herself. So was she directing romance on set, or was it all part of the ACT? Either way, it's like discovering that your favorite romantic comedy had a behind-the-scenes romantic thriller all along Ryan's. Involvement continues to stir the pot like a seasoned barista crafting the perfect latte art. Is he genuinely trying to protect his marriage, or is there a hint of insecurity from past experiences given Ryan's history of romantic escapades? Some are wondering if his actions are more about safeguarding his reputation than anything else. It's like having a protective big brother in a high-stakes family drama, always there, but you're not quite sure if it's for the best. Now, let's talk potential endings to this Hollywood saga. First, there's a possibility of a gag order. Blake's legal team is pushing to silence Fredman's public counteroffensive, meaning Justin can't defend himself in the limelight. Picture a courtroom thriller where the main character is suddenly muzzled edge of your seat stuff. If denied, Fredman might unleash more leaked evidence, potentially tanking Blake's credibility faster than you can say. Plot twist, and then there's a quiet settlement option, a behind-the-scenes resolution that would neatly wrap things up without any more public drama. But let's be real, with personalities as big as these, a quiet ending seems about as likely as Ryan Reynolds deciding to retire from acting to become a monk. To understand the magnitude of this scandal, let's take a trip down memory lane. Hollywood has seen its fair share of off-screen dramas. Remember the infamous feud between Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise over Katie Holmes and Nicole Kidman, or the saga of Gwyneth Paltrow and Bruce Willis navigating their separation while keeping up appearances. These stories captivated audiences, but often the real drama unfolds far beyond the silver screen. Comparing our current saga to these historical scandals, it's clear that the stakes are just as high, if not higher. It's like watching the sequel to an already gripping blockbuster, where everyone wants to know how this time the heroes and villains will play out. Navigating the scandal isn't just about the personal lives of these stars, it's also a reflection of the evolving legal landscape in Hollywood, with Me Too and other movements reshaping how allegations are handled. The public is more scrutinizing than ever. Legal teams are not just fighting for their clients, but also shaping narratives that resonate with socially conscious audience. Imagine courtroom battles where lawyers double as PR strategists, crafting arguments that are not only legally sound but also publicly palatable. It's like watching a chess match where each move is analyzed not just by the players, but by millions of spectators who have their own opinions and biases amidst the headlines and legal jargon. It's important to remember the human element behind the drama. Blake, Justin, Ryan, and Colleen are all navigating a highly publicized and emotionally charged situation. The pressures of fame, the strain of public scrutiny, and the complexities of personal relationships add layers of stress that most of us can't even imagine. It's like watching a high-wire act without a safety net. One misstep and the fall could be devastating. Empathy often takes a back seat in these stories, but understanding the human side can add depth to our perception of the scandal. The media play a pivotal role in amplifying this drama, acting as both chronicler and instigator. From tabloid headlines to in-depth investigative pieces, every angle is explored, and dissected journalists are racing to uncover the next piece of the puzzle, sometimes at the expense of accuracy and fairness. It's like a never-ending game of telephone where the message gets distorted and sensationalized as it passes through various channels that result in an ever-growing mountain of speculation, rumors, and half-truths that keep the public hooked, but often misinformed beyond the public spectacle. The psychological impact on the involved parties can be profound. Navigating a legal battle under the intense scrutiny of the public eye can take a toll on mental health and personal well-being. Blake, Justin, Ryan, and Colleen are all dealing with a barrage of emotions from stress and anxiety to anger and frustration. It's like starring in your own personal horror movie, where every step forward feels like navigating a maze of mirrors that distort your reality. Support systems, counseling, and personal residential units become crucial in managing the fallout from such a high-profile scandal. This scandal could have long-term consequences for the careers of those involved. Reputation in Hollywood is everything, and how the situation is resolved might determine future opportunities or hinder them. Blake, already a prominent figure, could see her public image either tarnished or surprisingly even strengthened depending on public perception. Justin, whose career might be on the line, needs to navigate this with utmost care to maintain his professional standing. Ryan, as a protective husband, might either be hailed as a hero or criticized for his involvement. It's like a high-stakes poker game where each player's next move could either secure their place in the limelight or send them into the shadows. The ripple effects of the scandal extend beyond the individuals involved, potentially causing shifts within the industry itself. Studios and production houses might reevaluate their casting choices, contractual agreements, and on-set protocols to prevent similar incidents in the future. It's like a seismic shift beneath the H-Wood landscape, where the ground rules are being redefined in response to the tremors of this controversy. Industry insiders are watching closely, ready to adapt and respond to the evolving dynamics to maintain the delicate balance between creativity and professionalism as this Hollywood saga continues to unfold. One thing's for sure, the line between reality and drama has never been blurrier. Will justice prevail, or will the rumors fester into an all-out celebrity feud? Only time will tell. Meanwhile, we want to hear from you. What's your take on this star-studded showdown? Are you Team Blake, Team Justin, or just here for the movie? Drop your opinions in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button for more juicy updates. And remember, in Hollywood, truth is often stranger and funnier than fiction. Until next time, stay tuned, stay safe, and stay informed only on Tea Time with Tina.